So many people probably woke up this morning, looked at their portfolios, and thought to themselves, oh my gosh, what happened? Why is the market down? And I want to discuss just that with you guys. Now, me personally, this isn't a day where I panic. This is actually a day where I take advantage. I did buy some crypto this morning. I see opportunity all throughout the space. This is not financial advice. People can do what they want. When we look at this SHIB chart, now I want to talk you guys through this. So we were getting very comfortable in that low 403 range, kind of 4032, 4033, and looking very good. And we got a drop last night. We got an extension to the downside. We actually came back down, touched 4027. And some people might think, oh my gosh, this is it. This is our pullback. This is where we're falling back down. And I wouldn't necessarily go that far yet. All right. Now we did get a bounce off of 4027. Hopefully that holds. This could have actually been a lot worse because theoretically down here all the way at 4022 is our next range of support below that. But why I say that this could have been worse is this move was all triggered by BTC. If you take a look across the market, you can see this drop is very, very consistent with the rest of the market. Most things are kind of in a similar range. Some are less, some are more, but you see pretty much everything has been dropping. And it's because BTC decided, hey, let's make this move to the downside. And this move for BTC, basically from the top down to the current point that we're at was over 8%. I mean, that's a very big 24-hour move in terms of BTC. Okay. It's going to have ripple effects throughout the market. And that's what we're seeing. Now, what actually caused this? What's given us this opportunity? I think that's important to look at here. And really what a lot of it was leverage. All right. We've talked about leverage before. Unfortunately, people still keep continuing to make these same mistakes and playing with leverage. And they're unfortunately sometimes a catalyst to the downside. So you had all these people that were buying on leverage below the current BTC price. And then when we got our move, when we got some sell-offs from institutional money, some more fear entering the market, it kind of compounded, kind of similar to what we saw in Tuesday of last week. If you guys remember, this big drop that we went on, this just isn't as aggressive of a drop. Similar kind of catalyst taking place, but just not as aggressively. And that's what got us there. Now, the interesting thing about this is what people need to know is typically when these long positions get leveraged short positions tend to fill in behind it. So now that we went through all these long liquidations, you have the possibility of liquidating a bunch of shorts to the upside. That's actually what we saw kind of back on the way up here. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. What we also had yesterday was kind of a weak day of institutional money. We had selling in the $250 million range for Grayscale, but then the rest of the day was just kind of blah, kind of a smaller day for BlackRock. Not a lot of other spot ETFs did anything. So there wasn't a whole lot of really right? No excitement or anything like that. That's kind of what we've been dealing with. Now, when I look at the charts like this, I get very excited. Actually, if we take a look at my indicator, which if you guys are curious, you can take a look in the description below. The link is there for you. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. When I look at SHIB here, there is something that flashed for the first time in months, and that's this DCA plus. This typically happens when SHIB is overextended, when there are opportunities to dollar cost average. Okay, people can always do what they want, but if we take a look back here, this has not flashed since all the way back here in January, all the way down at 5084. And you can obviously see, what kind of opportunity that presented here. And me personally, guys, I keep thinking long-term. Me, it's all about adding to my bag right now, preparing myself for the actual explosive, exciting times in crypto. This isn't it. All right. This is still pre-halving, pre-alt season, all these things. The most explosive times are coming. But if you don't have a position for that time, then you're kind of screwed, right? So right now, what is happening is big money is stepping in and replacing the people that are weak hands, per se. Take a look at this on Nansen, okay? SHIB, top 6 in terms of token inflows, $2.9 million. When you take a look at the net flows in terms of Shiba Inu, $3.72 million in net flows. So net positive, all right? So right now, while SHIB is down in these ranges, whales have, I just hit my thing. Whales have been swooping in and buying up these positions because they see these opportunities, right? In fact, they probably have indicators like these and they say, okay, this is a good time to step in and buy and accumulate to my position. If you even look at this on the shorter term, right, you can see some of these DCA opportunities that present themselves here. But I bought this morning. I am preparing myself for this rebound. It's possible that we maybe get this slingshot, kind of like we saw back on Tuesday. It probably won't be as aggressive if we do get it, because this was such an oversold extension there on such a short time frame. And then we obviously rocketed back to the upside, broke past 4034, and maybe that's what gets us back into this formation that we had been discussing here. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been in this market for a long time. I've seen drops more extended than this. And that's why I always approach this with a level head. I take a lot of the, emotion out of my trading, and something like an indicator, for example, like this, that takes a lot of emotion out of the trading too. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I'd love to hear how you're approaching the day. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you just kind of standing pat? But have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.